known by its map designation as Area 51.
We're now learning Area 51,
known as Area 51.
Thank you for
Near
clearing
Area
that up.
51.
Thank you.
Known as Area 51.
Because Area 51 is very important.
They called him Jimmy, and everybody wanted to be his friend.
What's good? Welcome here, Area 51 here with your host, Jimmy. Another day in the jungle. Welcome. Give us that like, subscribe, and become part of this community where we talk history and boxing. We're the number one in the world when it comes down to talking about boxing. You can check our boxing page, goldenarrowboxing.com, for those who want to learn more about the history of boxing, especially from the 50s and down. We have that very covered. So, today I want to talk about this fighter. His name is Cody Crowley. He's a fighter that I actually been watching for a little bit. And the last fight I saw him was Josecito Lopez. And he's a Canadian fighter. And actually, Canada is one of the powerhouses of boxing. Most people don't know that, but Canada has always had really, really good fighters. In my opinion, much better than England, for example. Their past consists of many, many good fighters. Frank Battaglia was one of them. He was a middleweight. They also had Jimmy McLarning. Some people consider him to be Irish, but he was Canadian. They had Johnny Greco was there too. Dave Castilliux. They had Maxie Berger. They had a lot of good. Al Foreman was, technically Canadian as well. They had a lot of talent. A lot of talent. And Canada has always had really good fighters. Sam Langford was Canadian too. Jimmy Coulon was Canadian too. So many good talents that Canada has brought. Jack Delane as well was also Canadian. Lennox Lewis, you name them. Canada has had it. Canada has had Michael Hilton. And, I think that right now they don't have a lot of representation in boxing, but they do have, Arthur Beterbiev, who is now Canadian, and that's definitely going to help in their legacy. Canada, if Arthur Beterbiev becomes undisputed, especially in 175, if Dimitri Bivol gives an opportunity, I think that will be great news for Canada as well. So, Canada is really high when it comes down to talent. I would put them ahead of Puerto Rico and other countries just by their talent. They're legends, no questions about it. And, now the question is how good is Cody Crowley, right? That's something that, a lot of people like me have in mind. How good is this guy, right? And I don't know if he will be up there when it comes down to other welters. I know that Custer Clayton was there in that division, and Custer Clayton is not a bad fighter, but when he faced Gio Nenes, it kind of showed the difference of talent. And right now there's a lot of fighters who are in that welterweight division that could really harm a lot of different fighters. So Cody Crowley has some steps to scale, but at this point he's fighting Abel Ramos in this card, and this will be a step up to what he's had before. He fought Josecito Lopez, and Josecito Lopez is not he wasn't a bad fighter, but Josecito Lopez, I think he was kind of out of his prime. And he fought also Quadratillo, the guy who had a weird ass name. You know what I'm talking about. I think he was Becken or something like that. But he also fought him too, and he got put down and for one of the shots. But Cody was able to, gain momentum and come back and fight. So, so far he has proven himself to be a good fighter. I can't say elite fighter, but definitely a good fighter. And now the question is going to be, well, what happens after this fight? So he should be beating Abel Ramos. Abel Ramos is not a bad fighter, but I think that when he took on Omar Figueroa, he took on a fighter who had many injuries. It wasn't the same Omar Figueroa that lost against Jordanis Ugas. Then Jordanis Ugas also beat Abel Ramos. So Abel Ramos is a good tested fighter. I think he has like 27 fights, 21 KOs, and he has 5 losses, 1 KO, and then 2 draws. So not bad, not bad from Abel Ramos. But this will be a good test for Cody, and we'll see how good he is. I hope he does well. I would love to see Canada be with the best of them right now. Canada is a country that has always produced, like I said, very good boxers. And when Canada is running low out of boxers, that doesn't help the boxing community because it's one of the pillars of boxing. And like I said, they had many legends. And I would love to see a Canadian fighter do well, especially in the sport. Now, Cody, I've been watching a style. I think he could get better. He does have some. He does have decent power. I mean, he has 21 fights, 9 KOs, 0 losses, no draws. That's not bad. But the question is, how is he going to do when he faces, the Keith Thurmans and all these sort of fighters, right? So we'll find out in this Abel Ramos fight. But I do hope he does well. And like I said, I'm proud of Canada that they have an actual fighter that is, ranked high, at least in the welterweight division. And I think he should be winning. He should be beating Abel Ramos. This could probably be a TKO. I think this should be for a TKO, but we'll see. So anyway, we'll see where this guy goes. Anyway, if you like our channel, subscribe here. And we love boxing here, so we have a lot of historians. And subscribe, give us a like, and also check our webpage goldenhourboxing.com for all those who want to learn more about boxing. Peace out, and to the next video.